blank slate. I'm gonna give this character a shot because I like the design. Okay. I'm gonna try some sketches first. I'm doing what looks like a dark urge, I believe. So let me just see what colors I got going on here. I'm gonna try a couple different sketches. Okay. Maybe even higher up. Okay. Okay. Also, Priscilla, you rolled really well for a 16. Let's see if I can have. Okay. Hi, Mashi. A 9, not bad.
Liz issue 0792x3.
Well, hello. Oh, hi. The cat Alex, hello. Man of the Unknown, hello. Liz Chu, hello. Hi. Did I miss a raid? I didn't even hear. Man, mix it up. I swear. So 19 to hit means you add 19 to the d20 you roll for a monster, right? So I think a plus 19 to hit, yes, and it means you need to roll a d20 and you need to do at least a 19 or higher. To be like if you're the one doing the hitting. That's kind of what it means. So like 19 is what sounds like the threshold. Anything below that doesn't hit. You're reading the dragon book. Okay. For the raiders that came in while I was completely zoned out, I am trying out a sketch of a dark urge. My roll's never good. You can always try your hand at them. I have explanation point like D20 or D6, and they'll calculate and everything. They roll. Do it in chat. Let's see what I'll get now today. A 9. No! Oh, I didn't do well. Well, rip. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I'm so sorry. I thought that mix it up, just let anyone do it. I didn't know I have that set. Well, welcome. You're a quartz adventurer. A lot of my streams are themed after D&D, so... And that's pretty good for me. Different standard as much. Okay, this one looks like he's got... His ears almost go more out than anything else. Yeah, welcome in. Mix it up. We fighting. I swear. Every time it does something different. Like, I swear I got everything set up correctly. Now I can't hear any raids. I can't hear, like, any of the alerts that make sounds. Even though it worked, like, the day prior. I swear. Once you get 10 shiny rocks, make sure you run your daily quest. Yes, we love tech. That's definitely what we love. I love it so much. I swear I've not changed anything. One of these days. I'll figure it out. It works 100% of the time? 10% of the time. Yeah, no, that's true, honestly. Let me move this slightly askew. There we go. we're drawing today. So this is, I went through some of my bookmarks, and I was trying to pick one of my more recent bookmarks. Sorry if the music is like weirdly epic. Let me see. This is, I'll just switch. There we go. This is a little bit easier. So this one looks like it's Lucian Nightshade. They are a drow elf. And they are a dark urge based in the Baldur's Gate 3 kind of concept here. And they're a, did I say drow? Yes, I did. So it looks like they tend, it has like, normally they have two golden set eyes, but I assume for the dark urge stuff, they turn red. So it's kind of cool. I've been streaming and we love epic music, by the way. Thank you. I have a crap ton of playlists. I make some for my characters, I make some for vibes, a lot of them D&D based, but I have been streaming since, gosh, I streamed like before Twitch was a thing, but then I didn't keep that up. But yeah, I started streaming I think around 2021. So I have not been I've been streaming a while, but getting like further along in art on Twitch is not easy. So it's kind of what I've been doing. I just like to do it, honestly. It's kind of fun. Looks like he has some, are those bone earrings? Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. These are barbs. And this guy has, oh, that's a good place to start. Love doing it, and the rest will come naturally. Yeah, been streaming quite a long time, but then again, I've like streaming is kind of like secondary, back from like what I normally not necessarily normally do. I've been doing art for a long time. I have a master's degree in art history, museum and curatorial studies, and I have a bachelor's in fine art and art history. So I did art in college, and I've been doing art for a long time. So my manager is requesting meetings. I must clerk. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. Thank you for the Artfight love. Watching streams, you guys make me feel less alone and being disabled at all. Yeah, I work from home right now, so it can get really lonely. Kind of just doing your own thing, you know. So I definitely know that feeling. Boop the snoot, yeah. Do it. Boop the snoot for me. I shall allow it. I shall. Husky's sassy. Oh, I love huskies. I just love how sassy they are because they remind me of my cats. I have two cats, and they are very sassy, and they love to talk. Sometimes you can't get them to shut up, but like they remind me of my cats very much. So we used to have a free husky scream option. We did, but someone abused it. I'm not gonna say who, but I believe someone in the chat is the one who abused it. some ne'er do well. Ne'er did well. Okay, let me just. We're all for making it easier on ourselves. I'm going to edit and flip. Oh. Here we go. Okay. And then he has kind of like these three. I need to make that one a little bit closer. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Gonna merge these two. There we go. Yeah, those from the raid, feel free to lurk or do whatever you want to do. We got some cool music. I like to think so. That's not gonna be the right height. I just know it. Okay, and this is supposed to be more of that like dark urge. I think it needs to be more like kind of like that. Ooh, music is very relaxing. I'm glad. Right now, we are playing a playlist I made recently called the Ninth Life Emporium. It's a playlist to inspire my writing for. I have two NPCs that I have written based off my cats, where they run a magic shop called the Ninth Life Emporium. And so it's supposed to be kind of whimsy, a little bit interesting. I'll post it. Yeah. Look in your Discord in the cute creature section. Yes. Thundercat. Okay, perfect. Oh my god. That is a cute kitten. Oh my god. So, okay. My cats are both brown tabbies. I have a very strong love for brown tabbies. So, that I like, yes. I miss my youngest, Milo, is the one who's mostly the troublemaker. He's sleeping downstairs in the sunshine. But, yeah, I love them so much. I think they're so talkative kitties. She's named Summer. Oh, it's so cute. Was she born in summer? I hope so. My two kitties, I have Minnie and Milo. Minnie is much older. She's like 13 or 14 now. She is sleeping in the windowsill. She has her own little bed, perfect for napping. And then Milo is sleeping downstairs with his legs up in the air. Okay, and then with this one, I have like cool designs. I don't really know. I don't have it memorized what the designs look like in Baldur's Gate. Okay. I think I need to like that. Yeah. Okay. I got Summer on the first day of summer, so the name just fits right. She's had other names, but Summer is final. That is totally fair. When I adopted Milo way back when, his original name was Chips. I thought that was kind of dumb. So I was like, I don't want to do that. And then my husband suggested Milo Thatch from Atlantis. I was like, hell yes, that sounds amazing. We're gonna do that. He was born, I think it was August 7th of 2018. So he's now a big boy. He's technically considered a Leo if cats ascribe to astrology. Okay, and then this one. Almost like this color, I think. That's very drow color, I think. My birthday's August 2nd. And my husband's birthday is on the 10th, so lots of Leos in this household. And then there's me, very much a Capricorn. Of a December Capricorn, really, but sorry if you can hear the planes. God, those planes are loud. Okay. Hi, Firestorm. How's it going? Okay, so we want this kind of color, just a little bit lighter gray. Doing good. How about you? So far so good. Not dying of like heat stroke at the moment. Though it's pretty hot today. Especially in the Midwest for some reason. I would like it to stop. I'm right there with you. Yeah. It is too hot. I don't want to do anything. Ooh, what's your quest? Gemstone heist, an 8. Oh, well, I think that's good. That's like decent, right? Not too bad. I feel like I'm trying not to guess with the rolls. They're 100% randomized. I do not control them. Although I could set the like either the rolls to be like, what is it? You get a higher chance depending on like your level or something. I don't know. I can figure that out. If I asked, oh, who am I drawing for? I am drawing what is going to be Lucian Nightshade. They're a drow elf, and they're a Dark Urge character from Baldur's Gate 3. I was going through my bookmarks. And I'm like, man, I bookmarked so many characters this year. I was trying to find some that maybe I haven't done yet, or like I was doing recently, or like that I bookmarked recently, and this was one of them. But also, I really like the design, so I was like, this is kind of fun. They also have like some tattoos. I had a drow rogue for Exandria game that finished a few months ago, and I loved her. That sounds so cool. I love hearing about people's D&D characters. It makes me so inspired. This one has like a blue-gray. I'll do that underneath. That's actually kind of the right color. Nice. Okay. And then this one had some gold kind of like filigree items on it. I feel like with this though, I could definitely make this like but now that looks kind of scary. Hold on. Let me fix the we ended at level 14, and a big bad evil guy was a lich that killed her in the first life as a tiefling. She was consecuted, and a member of noble Roshana Den. Oh, level 15, damn. You guys been a long while. If you're asking about Isabel, then we didn't play last night because our DM wasn't feeling well. Oh, no. Okay, I was going to do gold. I currently have 2 weekly ones, Mondays and Wednesdays, and a bi-weekly one that's on Thursdays for Dragon Age, but we're about to be done with that in a couple of sessions. That'll feel nice to kind of do something new. Okay. I see. Monday, last time we streamed, he has turned my brain to mush. I have a few to keep up with, so I don't blame you. And then there's like scrolling. I feel like it definitely has some sort of like mirrored element to it. Sure. It's a beautiful day in the middle of nowhere in Ohio. Man, I wish it was a beautiful day here. Let's see if I can erase this. Okay, and then I'm going to add just this layer below so I can kind of fill it in. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. It's like 90 degrees here right now, and I've been battling ants ever since my visitors left. Oh my god, ants? It's 87 degrees here. I haven't left my house today, so I have been cold. Smoking a bowl on the porch. Everyone else is inside because they think it's hot outside. I think it's nice at 86. So you and I are probably related in terms of like being lizardkin because I love hot weather, but like if it gets too humid, then I get a little sticky, a little grumpy. That's usually my fault. But I love hot weather. My husband always like just like makes note of it. I think when it's too hot though, that's when it's a problem. Too hot was when I was in Japan and the humidity was way too hot. That was too hot. That was for sure. I don't do hundreds with humidity. Yeah, that's not fun. Yeah, no, that was more like when I was in Japan. That was for sure. Let me go back when it's not as hot as humid. I know. If I can go back to Japan, I think I would definitely go either not early October because we were there early October and it was still hot. So like mid to late October because that's where it's just finally cooling off. And they've already swapped a lot of their menus out for like winter menus or like for fall menus in particular. But yeah, that way it's not balls hot like it was when I was there. Japan is a goal. It has been a goal of mine for a long time, and we finally did it not that long ago in 2023 before things got crazy. Again, we originally were going to go for our honeymoon, and our honeymoon was supposed to be January, or not January, sorry, May 2020, which clearly didn't happen. Okay, and then I want to do. So that bird is probably like a some sort of bone grayish color. I've definitely painted these before. Yeah, when we were in Japan, we went to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And it was a lot of fun. I think we did a little too much in terms of like, we thought we were going slow, and it was like, we just either felt like we didn't have enough time or we were going way too hard and it was exhausting. I'm literally wearing black pants with a black shirt. My mom said she thinks I don't feel heat. Man, some of the people in Japan are like that though. Like honestly, if you when you're in Japan, it's one of those like we went to Tokyo Disney Sea, and we also went to Universal Studios Osaka. So 2 different days, and people were full on wearing like full business attire, all the way down to full pants, full high heels, long sleeves. And me and my husband, we're from the Midwest, so we're from Wisconsin, and there's like humidity here. There's corn sweat and everything. That's a real phenomenon. But like we were like sweating. The humidity was so high, And I guess it's one of those things that I guess they're like, well, if I'm gonna sweat, I might as well look good doing it. That must be their mentality. But I look like a hot mess. So like I try not to take pictures. Japanese salarymen just built different, yeah. Right, you're comfortable for real and you're not sweating. So like it must be like for me, I think my sad poor German and Czechoslovakian ancestry makes it so I sweat with any amount of effort, but I'm also cursed with chronic illness and like the lack of ability thereof to regulate my body temperature, so I'm cold like a lizard half the time. I could be cold at 78 degrees if a fan is blowing on me for too long. Like it hit the days that it's been recently like almost 100 degrees and I'm inside the house and the fan is blowing on me, but like since we have a townhouse like apartment style thing, our offices are on the third floor. It's always hot. It's always like 77 degrees and I can be cold wearing a sweater. I feel like I'm in my element under a heat lamp or under a bunch of blankets. Same. So we also live in a townhouse, and my office is upstairs. Like it's so hot. I have a ceiling fan running constantly. So my ceiling fan is running right now. We literally just bought another fan that's like I think it's called a Vornado, to try and blow the cold air from our like main living area upstairs. We've closed off like all the other vents of the rooms we don't normally use, and our two offices have like the only open vents in the apartment. And it still doesn't get any cold air up here. So I'm just like, I might as well be working outside, basically, at this point. Might as well just roast myself alive, you know? Who's this? Hi. Hi, buddy. You gonna join me? Oh, handsome boy. This a Milo. Buddy boy. I'm gonna see if he wants to come on my lap. I can't do ceiling fans. I don't know why it bothers me. Is that like my concept of the big light is bad light? Ceiling light is big light bad. Lamps good. I'm very much like that. Milo, don't hop up on my chair. Hold on. Sir, I really don't like it when you hop up on the back of my chair, so I'm gonna try and encourage you to just sit on my lap instead. Hey, come here. Sir? Sir, use your two brain cells, sir. So every time you've been hopping up on the back of my chair, you scratch the ever living shit out of my shoulders coming down, pretending I'm a staircase. Hey, come here. He's like right here. I don't know if you guys can see his tail. According to his research, he says it has to do with the fact that I'm autistic because of the way I don't perceive feeling certain sensations that neurotypical people feel, Like I'm constantly holding something. Oh. Thanks. I'm trying to convince Milo to do the logical thing and hop up on my lap instead of my shoulders because it does not feel nice. Hey. You gotta decide. Click the two brain cells together and make a decision. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do you want me to pick you up? Are you a baby? Wow. Someone's a baby today. He didn't even hop up by himself. Convince him it's his idea. That's what he wants. Did you see him ask for it though? He tippy tapping. What he wants to do is shoot the cables. Right. You. 2 cables. It's more realistic than you think. Milo. Is he feeling okay that he wants me to pick him up? No, he's just being lazy. He's been sleeping all day. He's a good boy. I tried to measure him one day. He really is like 3 feet long from tail to head. You know what? Fair. He sometimes is lazy. He will stretch up like a toddler to ask to be picked up. He's lazy, but he's smart because he knows I want to do it. And now he's gone. Which means I at least get my workspace back because sometimes when he's up there, he messes with everything. Okay. I have the feeling I need to sneeze. Hold on a second. That was really annoying. My sneeze like started the feeling of sneezing, but that just made my eyes water and it didn't, nothing happened. That's dumb. I'm debating on doing something with a hand because I feel like that'd be kind of cool. I don't remember adding this to the playlist. Hold on a second. I did not add this to the playlist. Alright, so I did that one. Maybe should I just play some tavern music? How am I feeling? I think we do. I mean, tavern music isn't exactly Dark Urge, but it should be fine. Or I could always do Thieves Guild. Kind of do more Dark Urge music, right? Okay. Hey, Dark Urge takes over during Cozy Tavern scene sometimes. I mean, that's true. That is technically true. Which class did you say this one was again? Sorcerer. So like electric magic, kind of like whatever, they can do stuff with their hands. That's why it looks like a default darker sorcerer gear. Yeah, it is. Based on the references. Alright, I gotta do some hair wispies. I think it'd be kind of cool to see like the red take over the yellow a little bit. Look at his eyes. Okay. I need like a fraction lighter here. Oh, that's always good to know. I love the heterochromia. I still want to do that with one of my characters. I am like such a, not necessarily goody two shoes, but like I don't want them to die. I'm too not a. Well, that was just a Freudian slip. I'm too attracted to them all for them to die. I don't want them to die. I want to see their stories. I don't want them to die. I'm too attracted for them to die. I used to find it distracting, but I really like it here. Maybe because of the way its composition focuses you on one eye specifically. A lot of the references that they tend to show for this character tend to be like they're covering the eye that's starting to turn red, like they're trying to hide being a dark urge. But I feel like with this one, I'm trying to maybe make it so you can kind of start to see like stuff bleeding in to it, if that makes sense. I think that'd be kind of cool. But that's just like my own personal thought process here. Sort of like that. Like we're seeing it start to turn a little bit red. Should be a good one to add. Yeah, add your characters to Artfight. Don't be afraid. Okay, I think with this character, they have, I think, dark eyebrows. Yeah. Almost, they're not quite dark 100%. They're like almost like this color dark. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know. They don't really show a lot of their eyebrows being long, so maybe they're just like more short than anything else. I feel like I don't do a lot of dark characters for Artfight, so this is kind of fun. I'm trying to tell with all these pictures if they have like black sclera. I know they do. Okay. Okay. This music's cool. I think the playlist we're playing now is going to be probably the Thieves Guild Tavern. I'll share it. This is what I use when I do stuff for Callista. I think they also have similar color schemes too. Okay, let me make this smaller. Oh no, I know what I need. What? Sir, are you back again? Ooh, you know what I should do? I should save. I haven't saved. I was too focused. We must stay focused. So this is Lucian. I'm gonna do Artfight 2025. I think this is Divinity music. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Divinity Original Sin 2. Okay. Have you played that on stream? I don't think I have, honestly. That's like probably one of the games I definitely have not played, but I really should. Because that's one of my favorite. I think I've said it multiple times. I've played it multiple times with my husband. We not just once, like twice, I believe. The second time we used mods, and I played so that I had all the people in my party. So, because I really like knowing like what their stories are. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I've never finished it, but I've played it the first few acts so many times. I feel like I remember we talked about this. I've played it twice, all the way through, and it's a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of people would enjoy it. Actually, the sketch is looking pretty good even without my lines. All right. I'm eating Graham and Sybil and Melina so far. Also, don't be afraid to upload the stuff you got commissioned. BT jobs, you can credit people. For those of you in the chat that have already commissioned me. Okay. Hi, kitty. How's it going? My voice cracked. I'm a pupilless child. No, I can't even talk. Don't mind me. A 3. At least you got some gold though. You're taking summer courses, right? How's that going? Yeah, I dropped one of the classes, but the other class is going good. That's good. Only do what you can handle. Don't overexert yourself. College ain't worth it for overexertion yourself. Okay, make sure to save again. The 10th class got very overwhelming, like doing homework 3 days straight and still not getting it done. Ugh, no thank you. That would be a hot no from me. been good. I've been going off that medication and I'm doing really good. I haven't had a panic attack. I got on that new heart medication and that's been helping a lot for when my heart rate gets really high. So I haven't gone anywhere too crazy, which is nice. This is my first it's my first Artfight attack so far. I'm doing a Dark Urge. Their name's Lucian. So a little bit of Baldur's Gate 3 going on here. Chris and I have been learning how to grill because we don't really know how. That's been fun. Our first thing we grilled was hot dogs, like on an actual grill, and then we grilled some steaks. Hi, entered too early. The steak turned out good. We made oregano steaks and tzatziki panzanella. So panzanella is like a specific kind of like cold salad with like charred bread in it, like over a grill, and you chop up like onions and cucumbers and stuff like that, and it's very, very tasty. I didn't know I liked that kind of stuff until we made it, and it was really good. Yeah, meds are good. Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, we've been learning how to grill. It's been nice. Mostly it gives us an alternative to like cooking that's not in the house, because sometimes it gets way too hot. Make sure I save. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Save. I want to go backwards, thank you. But it's been good for grilling too. Yeah, it has been. Hopefully it's been the same by you outside of some of the heat waves. Man, it's still hot. I think right now it is, let's see, 88 degrees. What's the feels like? Ugh, feels like 92. Humidity. So humidity, it says right now it's at 51, but it's supposed to increase to like 90. Ugh, 90 degrees humidity by tomorrow morning because there's like thunderstorms all night apparently. So that's fun. Right. Super, super hot. I'm trying to think of what I want to do because he's a dark urge. Man, now that I have curlier hair, I don't mind the humidity for my hair as much. It's just like, why? Why is humidity a thing? No, that's not what I want to put. I know it's a thing. I dislike humidity for the sole fact that it makes body parts rub together that I don't want to touch. Specifically my thighs. I don't want them to know each other. And I don't like it. It's awful. I like now live in the summer in like bike shorts because I can't. I can't wear pants because it's too hot. I can't wear shorts because some of the shorts that they make for women are too fucking short. Ugh. Yeah. It gets frustrating. My daddy is. Just kind of walk around. Surely that'll help. Yeah, that'll really call in. Was it the? I'll have to beat the ladies off with a stick. Yeah. Milo, hold on. Don't scratch me, please. In terms of, I know you don't mean to do it, but it really does hurt when you slide down Mama's body using all of your claws completely out. Do you want to make a decision? Would you like to make a decision, sir? What are we doing? Oh, please. Milo. I don't know where you're headed. Why? Where are you going? Give me your paw. Give me your back foot. Give me it. Yeah, this is a new thing that he likes to do, is staircase. I want attention. Yeah, that's basically what he's doing right now. So I'm going to give him attention, and he's going to get annoyed with me that I'm giving him the attention that he was not specifically wanting. The problem is, like, when he's cuddly, and it is summertime, and it is hot upstairs, and it's hot outside, I don't want to be cuddled with. It's one of those, like, I will roast alive, and I will let him sit with me. But, like, I don't need to be cleaned or licked, thank you. But it's one of those, like, I don't want to be touched, but because he's a cat, I'm just gonna let him do it. I'm just gonna sweat until he wakes up. Oh, yeah. Like when we're sleeping in the bed, and my husband Chris produces a lot of heat just physically. He's just that kind of person. And then Minnie likes to lay on my torso, and then Milo sometimes will crawl up between my ankles or wedge himself between my legs, and like then my husband like could drape a leg on top of me, and then here I am under a light blanket with two cats and a husband, and I am like, I'm going to die of heat stroke in the middle of the night. No one will save me but me, because the cats sure as hell aren't going to get up. They will bake me alive. I'm talking about you, sir. Is there a reason why you do that? Your breath stinks. It smells like booty hole. I know. And I know I have said that I am like naturally almost like a lizard person with how cold I am, but I do have my limits. No one wants to sleep in 100 degrees on their bed. No one. Not a single person. If I want to just, feel what other people feel, like, with menopause, that's what it probably feels like. Probably. Cat and husband pile on Mary. That's what happens like almost every night. Yes, I do. I have icy hands and feet. So I'll put them on my husband just to torture him. The cats don't mind. You a big ham? Am I able to work? Or are you just gonna slide down my legs? He's purring. I wish my mic wasn't so good at blocking out sounds so you guys could hear this motor engine. Right, buddy. He's a good boy. Especially if you're distracted and don't know what's coming. Yeah. Like some days I might like not be cold, but there are some days where you don't expect me to be cold, and then I freeze the living shit out of you. It happens. Right. You leave those cables alone, sir. If you want to be up here, you keep your paws to yourself. You know the rules. How old are you? 7? I don't know, 8 maybe at this point. You should know the rules. Keep your paws to yourself. He's literally just waiting to be an agent of chaos. I just know it. Sir? Last night, I was fixing one of my references for Artfight, and Milo wanted to sit on my lap and be annoying like he normally is, because I love him. And he fell asleep with his head, like, hanging off this side, like, I had to, like, lift his head up. I was like, buddy, that doesn't look comfortable. He slept in weird positions, though. He trusts me implicitly that I would not drop him. Okay. Save. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 6:30. Okay. I could definitely probably do this faster, depending on if I just do sketches or not. We'll see. Oh, I did realize I think I missed part of his pattern. Because this pattern also has like, whoop. Sir, what are you doing? The worst part about this is I really need to go to the bathroom. Should I leave them? Leave you with them? Will you be able to watch them while I'm gone? I don't think he will stay here by himself if I go to the bathroom. The fun news, my husband and I are getting a kitten next month. What you gonna name it? Do you know what kind of kitten? Or is it just any kitten? Whatever kitten feel like what you feel is right. I wish you best of luck. kitten blues and like similar to puppy blues are definitely a real thing. And it's okay to feel that way. Kittens are a lot. You just gotta take it in stride. They will grow out of all of the kitten things they do. Sometimes. But it is quite rewarding. Now, you are just sliding down my lap. It's black with one sock. That's cute. Is that, I think that's considered, what is it? There's tuxies and then there's, what's it called? Because there's like different categorizations of cats that are like black and white. I think one of them is like technically called like a cow pattern, but I don't think it's a tuxie if it just has one white spot. Maybe it is. I don't know. There's a term for it. Oh man, it's gonna drive me nuts. I used to know the term, but I don't know what it is right now. Okay, Milo, I'm gonna need you to hold on the fort because you sitting here purring on my bladder makes me really need to go to the bathroom. Ugh. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. I can't wait. She's a girl? Oh, there's Minnie. Here. Oh, she's over here. Hi, girl. Sora, get him a bunch of Kingdom Hearts stuff. Oh my god. Yes, I approve. That's a great name for a cat. I really hope you get him a cat like friend, and his name's Riku. This is dramatic. Let's see. What should I do? I think I have some really cool options here. I want to see. Might say purple. Hmm. That's too bright. Put him with gummy ship. My husband's coworker is giving us the kit for free, so I've been looking for places to get shots and insurance and all those things. Trying to see what some dramatic lighting would do. The rest of the litter is orange. I personally would have picked one of them, but my husband likes the one with the sock the most. So orange cats come with their own kind of baggage. They tend to have like one brain cell shared between all of them. Do not doubt the power of the singular brain cell. Just shared a photo of my cat in your cat's pet channel because I remembered a funny one I took a while ago. That's why I really like them because they're crazy. That's totally fair. Oof. Okay, and I wanna. I think it's really good. That's very much Dark Urge, I think. Make sure I save. Do I throw a wrench in it? Mm-hmm. I see the K-pop demon movie. Yes. I literally just got a t-shirt delivered that has the cat and the crow on it. My sister is watching it like multiple times in a row. I watched it once. I literally planned it, so we went last Friday to get K barbecue for the first time in this area, which was really fun. And then we watched K-pop Demon Hunters that evening as well. So it was a Korean-filled day of revelry, which was really nice. Um, so we watched it. I had a lot of fun. I feel like Disney has not put out a movie like that in years, so it was. I think they got shit to do. It was really good. I loved it. I loved hearing the songs too. I just finished watching the whole thing last night, and it has been plaguing my brain. Yeah, no, it's all over TikTok, so I can't stop seeing stuff about it now. and like I don't take that as a bad thing. I was not expecting to cry towards the end. I know. I've been hearing that it's gonna be there might be another one, honestly, and I'm all for it. So it is such a good movie though, and the fact that it actually gave the people room to like one be strong, like but be strong together, but also show weakness, and the main character had an actual love interest and flaws, and then they accepted them. Oh my god! Like what the hell? Delicious, beautiful. Give me 20 more of those things. It was such a good movie. Oh, you know, I probably should double check. This character does have freckles. I do believe. So let me just pop those on there real quick. Got some pecas. I think those would be kind of dark. This could probably be bigger, honestly. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good with this one. I think we're just about at time. I saved it. Let's do like an import. This. And then I saw some people do. I've been seeing some people put like like things on top of it. I don't really know. If I can type it up. Nah, I want to do. I can't type. H. What color is this? Ooh, I don't like the whispering. What's this? Back Alley Tavern. This is Black Market, so... Well, I guess we have to deal with it. I'm gonna kind of like lower that. So, turn this? I think this looks pretty good, honestly. As is. I thought about doing like some sort of like blood splatter. Ooh, what is this? I think I already said it was the market. Sewer guild. Another sewer guild. There we go. I was like, man, I got a lot of sewer guilds. Okay. Ooh, this sounds gross. Appropriate. Yeah. Technically, yes. Oh, man. I thought I had a blood splatter one. I mean, it's not in this one. There's like white liquid brush, but that's not blood spatter. There's roses and everything. That was weird. Some stuff fell over. I think the ear. Am I missing anything else? Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, they're doubled up.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more.
One of these days, I gotta redo why these don't make any sound.
I'm gonna call Child Protective
I fixed it one day and then it just all broke again.
Stop.
I have the weekend to do it now, so I'll give that a shot. Okay, so I think we saved it. I don't know. What do you guys feel about this? Is this good? I think it's good. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll submit it, and it'll be my first Artfight. Good sketch. Good dark urge. Looks very intense, which is my goal. So, I'm happy. Is anyone streaming? I actually don't know off the top of my head. Man, the gurgling is like pretty intense with this music. Sure, that'll work. Woo, this looks cool. Now I'm excited to see what else I want to pick out. Man, I'm getting so many spam calls just today alone. None of them ever leave messages. So I guess is there something about the election or the votes that, you know, apparently don't matter. So, whatever. Let's see. I don't see anyone doing Artfight. I was kind of hoping to raid into someone, like, at least for me, that I know is doing Artfight, but I don't see anyone. So I think right now I will just end it, which is totally fine. Have they reached you about your warranty? Ugh. About things I don't own, like a house or something like that? Yeah. We'll see. But this looks really good. I'm pretty happy with this, especially as a sketch. I feel like compared to last year, this is even better. I could do better if I took a little bit more time, but I just didn't want to do that, so. Alright. Look forward to the next art fight. I might, maybe depending on how things go, I might stream tomorrow. If it's just really hot and I'm not doing anything. And do another sketch. So, I'll see you guys soon. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and especially with how quickly it turned out. If I just let myself go, I get too many art speeding tickets, I swear. I'm impressed, but I'm easy to please. I'm glad I'm able to impress you guys. It makes me feel good about myself, you know? Alright, we're gonna do way more art fight this year. Nothing going on tomorrow, so if you stream tomorrow, I'll be here. Nice. Maybe we could do like a morning one, and I can do some coffee, and we can like, I could dress in like comfy clothes that are like summer appropriate. That'd be fun. I would like that. I gotta pick out my next victim. So, love to see. Alright. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Do with what you will on the 4th of July, if not the weekend. I'm hoping we're gonna go to the Renaissance Festival this weekend. So, yeah. And we're gonna be grilling some food, so I'm happy about that. I'll keep an eye out for tomorrow then. I might have to do some work on my deck if my brother comes over. But other than that, I'm open. Awesome. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I love doing stuff in the morning if I can, because then I just sort of chill. And the cats are more sleepy, so. My goal is to not overheat like I did last year, but I have medication. My husband bought some like wipes to wipe down your skin. We have a bunch of liquid IV, and like we bought a bunch of stuff for that to happen. I also have a UV umbrella too, just in case. I'm gonna try and dress like as light as I can. My issue when I overheated last time I went to the Renaissance Festival is because I wore tights with dragon scales on them, and that was a huge mistake because they are not made of any sort of breathable material. It was a bad choice, so I'm not going to do that this year. Please share some photos. Yeah, I'm probably going to wear, I have some dragon horns that are like pink and gold and sparkly, and I get lots of compliments from little girls about the horns I wear. And I was going to paint some other ones to actually mimic Aether's horns. This is Ren Fair. Yes, I do Ren Fair. I've been doing it since I turned 30 because I didn't know it was a thing in my state. But I've been doing it now for a couple years. I just actually got a leather corset from French Meadows, and it looks really cool. It's got 4 points of articulation to change it. But yeah. So I have 2 different pairs of horns. I just 3D printed an entire tiefling tail that is reticulated, or like it moves. I have to paint it though, so that's the only downside. That'll take some time, so. My goal is to eventually try and cosplay Aether if I can. I don't know how or when, but it will get there at some point. Ohio is an awesome one. I'm not too far away from Ohio, because we're going to be going to the Bristol one. That's like border Chicago, like Wisconsin kind of thing. That's a pretty large one, and they have a lot of shade, but damn can it get hot. But maybe if we go down there, there's a new Daiso that opened up, so it'll be really fun. But, okay, I think for dinner, I believe it's just going to be classic spaghetti. Like, we wanted something simple that wasn't too hot. So, and that sounds delicious. I can smell it. So I'm assuming it's probably ready to go. But I'll let you guys, well, I will show you guys my Ren Fair fit when I get together. And if we go. But my goal is to not have any heat stroke. So that's, you know, an achievable goal, hopefully. I'm going to enjoy my food. I can smell the garlic and it's making my mouth water. So I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Depending on how things shake out, I'll let you guys know. And there'll just be art all month long. It is a celebration of art, so don't drop the spaghetti. Hope your spaghetti is yummy. I hope so. I think it's going to be a tomato basil spaghetti with angel hair pasta. And then we have, what is it? We have a arugula and cucumber salad with some cherry tomatoes. And we'd like to do our DIY garlic bread. It's something we discovered when we were like in college. We'd make like a piece of regular toast, and then we'd mix, it's usually like shredded cheese, mayo, powdered garlic, Italian seasoning stuff, You mix it together, and you can spread it on a piece of bread, and then you toast that, or like kind of like bake it a little bit, and that is actually a really like a poor man's cheesy garlic bread. It works super well, and we discovered it in college, and we do it all the time. Like, you don't really have to go out and buy garlic bread to make it, honestly. It works super well. As long as you don't burn it. But I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Alright. Bye. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Okay? Stay alive.